I hit the correct button this time in OBS. It didn't go to Roll20 immediately. I'm so proud of myself. Oh my gosh.
Nice job.
Hello, welcome to session 6 of Apocalypse World Countdown.
Hi.
But I didn't mute the dashboard.
I hit the correct button this time.
Fuck
in
my
OBS.
life.
It didn't
Oh
go
my
to
god, I
Roll20
can't mute the
immediately.
dashboard.
I'm so proud.
What is this madness?
Sometimes the button is really weirdly positioned.
Yeah,
I would
it's.
assume that Twitch would fix this.
But I didn't mute. Can I pause it? I can pause it. I can't mute it though. So we're just gonna
Mute tab?
That's, I think pausing it is fine. We're just gonna go with that for now. Hello. Welcome to this stream, which is not the Hot Mess Express, but I feel like because I'm the one in charge, it maybe should be. And Prophecy can get rebranded. It's like Rob's sick of our shit stream.
The rest of this
The dumpster fire.
Hot Mess Express. Gotcha.
The Fuster Cluck Fiesta. I just came up with that right now.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
All right, but yes, like I said for the third time, hi. We're here to play Apocalypse World, where conveniently things in the fiction were a mess before we started playing, and it's only gotten worse. But in the best of ways.
So much worse.
Slowers.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but
one or more of us may die.
It is what it is.
I hope I become a toaster cat.
Can I fix her to become a toaster cat? Can that be a project for me as a savvy head?
I could see a situation where Oler eats most of you, and then what's left just fuses with like a toaster oven or something, and then you're one of the cats. But we're here to play. Let's stop speculating. So I'm Naja, aka Tris Ray. I'm the MC.
Hi, Naja.
Hi guys. Andrew, who are you?
You said it. What more is there to say? You just stole my whole bit.
There's some adjectives and some shit
That's all
you do.
the information there is.
I don't know. I'm playing Oler, who is a grumpy child cannibal.
To be clear, this is a child that cannibalizes other people, not a cannibal that eats children.
Eats children. Although I would eat children.
You would eat children, but that's...
I just haven't met.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah. Kelsa.
Oh my god.
Hello, I'm slightly less terrifying. I'm Kelsa. I play Granny Gotchi, who is an old woman who lives in a junkyard and has friends with mechanical cats. And she really likes her dear, dear grandchild, Oler. Make sure that they're safe and pat them on the head politely when they eat someone.
As you do. As you do. Britt.
Hello, I'm Britt. And on this show, in this game, I'm Rill, who's a skinner, who's also an arsonist with a pet snake named Spike.
Spike's broken right now, right?
Spike is broken, yes. Spike assisted
Spike
me.
was used as a rope.
Yeah, Spike was used as a rope, so Spike is not, Spike's broken, yeah. But still around my neck.
Yes. Still accessorizing.
Yeah, still part of my outfit, so serving some of his purpose.
Yes, and Tara.
Hi, I'm Dr. Booty. I'm the angel, kind of. I'm also basically, what was it, like an undead dove thing that drools a lot?
The wolf of the maelstrom.
Yes.
An undead
machine bird thing.
Yes.
Drips with gore.
Yes. Yes. Which is sometimes escaping my human form. And I'm pretty distraught. I usually wear a dino onesie, though I'm kind of in bits and pieces today, so might die. Not sure.
And I'm also one of those birds that I'm not aware of it yet. Yeah.
So when
We
we
won't
left,
let you die.
well, you literally kind of did
Not to.
already. So
I'm trying not to.
you're like, I'm
trying.
gonna like not do anything and hope for the best. Like that's actually
Well,
useless. But thanks.
there was a whole situation going on.
It was like my hopes and prayers are with you. And Booty is like, I'm literally right here. Could you fucking do something?
Yeah, that was like really painful. I
I'm
was like,
sorry.
hi, wait, let's help each other.
No, listen, I had a hard choice to make.
Was it hard?
It was difficult. It was not an easy decision.
Yeah, think about poor Rill who had to make a hard choice
So
about
hard.
whether or not to let you die.
Come on!
Think about her and how
Yeah,
much
feel bad for
trouble.
me. Do you know how hard this was on me? Like how much guilt I'll feel if you die. Like
Will
this
you
is
though?
this is hard on me.
So, to give some context for those of you who may have missed the last bit of the last episode, we're in an alley in the city. Booty revealed her true face to the rest of the group. Granny Gucci, I think, is heaving off to the side somewhere because she slept with that and apparently has some mixed emotions about it.
I mean, I thought it was a beautiful moment.
I thought that too. Why'd you have to make it do a lie?
Well, why can't you love an undead dove bird thing?
Give me some time, okay? It's
True.
hard.
Fair. Fair.
She's just living her truth.
Oler's reaction to this was much more aggressive. I believe Oler shot Booty with a shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah, I did
And,
that.
Exerted some leverage on Rill to have Rill not interfere, and is maybe gonna eat Booty, and that's where we're gonna jump in. So Booty's on the ground, shot. Her innards don't look like what we
Wait.
would.
Don't we have to do hexes and
Oh
highlights?
yes.
and stuff?
There's all that
And
stuff
bones,
at the
yeah.
beginning. I totally forgot. Sorry, it's been a minute, and I'm terrible at everything.
You got this.
You got this.
Thank you, Tara.
Everything
for
you've ever done is ruined now.
Yeah.
I
I
know. Every hindsight on everything I've ever done, and it's now garbage forever. The end. So let's start with the first thing, which I think is highlighting. No, lifestyle. Or is it highlighting?
Order's not important for those
Okay.
two. It'll be one right away.
Let's do highlighting first, because I have a feeling like the only person that has money to pay for a lifestyle is the person that doesn't need to eat. So we'll get to that second. Let's start with highlighting.
Hey, Rill, what should I highlight today?
It should be weird. It should be weird.
Okay. And then Naja, what should I highlight?
I'm digging the hard.
I was really hoping you'd say that, and then you did. It made
I
my
said
day.
that thing. Grandma Gucci.
Oh, it's equal for everybody.
Pick one.
Oler did it last time. Why don't you do it again?
I want to see Grandma Gucci interrogate the fiction and learn things. So please highlight your sharp.
Hokkatoke.
And I think maybe Grandma Gucci needs to make it out of this kind of okay. So please highlight cool. Do you
Okay.
roll cool? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I don't have anything that changes stuff away from
Okay.
cool.
I feel like everybody else is mixed up in this Wolf of the Maelstrom thing, and Grandma Gucci is just like, could we please like get our shit done and get the fuck out of the city?
Yeah, that's about right. That's about
Yes,
right.
I'm hungry.
All right, Rill.
Booty.
Ooh. I don't know. Oh, this is. I kind of want to get back at you for like letting me get shot.
Or you could help me help you.
But would you help me? I think I'm worried. Okay, wait. All of these things are basically good though. I'm gonna highlight your hard. I want you to go totally aggro.
Okay, got it.
Awesome.
And I think I will be kind and highlight your hot. Because maybe you could like defuse the situation without like stabbing people, but we'll see.
We'll
Maybe
see.
not.
Why
We're
not
gonna
both?
find out.
Why not both?
Or both, you know.
All of them. Set them on fire.
True.
Yeah, sexy fire.
Sexy fire.
The best fire. Bootsy.
I am all about sexy fire.
On guard. Take my sexy fire.
Oh, Granny Gucci. You have the highest.
Yes. I want to see you get weird.
Weirder? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Highlighted.
Ugh. I think I kind of want to see you be hot.
Okay.
That was the other thing I was thinking about highlighting, so thank you.
Yeah. Like it's the only way really that this can go.
Sexy toaster cat. Yeah.
If ever we were to get a t-shirt for this show, it would be a toaster cat just looking at you on the front of it.
I would
agree.
love to draw that. I will make that happen.
It would be like, what the actual fuck are you wearing? It'd be like,
It's so
it's really
good.
like underground. Don't
Listen.
worry.
I'm a Toaster Cat shirt.
You
It's
wouldn't understand.
Toaster cat.
I don't have time to
obviously.
explain this to you, so
I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna draw it.
anyway.
Nice.
So now that we've all given each other ways to succeed, let's talk about this glaring lack of barter and lifestyle. So Oler eats garbage. Oler doesn't need to worry about this.
Yeah.
Grandma Gucci, what are you gonna do?
Ola, dear. Would you be so kind as to help old Granny Gucci out here?
I mean, Oler's getting by on eating Bootie's leg, so if you want a piece of that, great.
Oh my god.
My other choice is starve. And, it's not the first time that I've eaten some of Booty.
Hey.
Hey, Naja.
Yes.
I have a mystery jug. Does this mystery jug count as one barter?
It's some random chemical, right? From
Yeah.
Squares. Yes.
Okay, I will spend that so that Granny Gucci can eat at some point and not die.
You guys are still losing your shit. Like 20 seconds later, Tara's like all over the place. So
You
we'll,
see, it's a sex joke.
well,
I'm an adult.
yikes. Real, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try. What is Oler doing exactly right at this moment?
Well, this is kind of like, I mean, they're threatening to eat Booty, but this is
They're
kind
gonna
of
eat
like a.
Bootie's leg.
Oh, yo, sorry. I'm like jumping into the game. I'm like, where are we? No, you
No.
mean about the fact that I'm starving?
Yes.
How many days do I have to starve? Like, if I'm like hungry today, but I do a dance or like light something on fire, will that give me barter? Because it's like the performance thing that you have to do.
What are the particulars of working a gig?
I can look it up.
I am also.
I know it is
looking.
something along the lines of what I just said, but that was not very well spoken. So
The screen heads would fund a day of life for you.
what?
The screen heads.
Oh, okay.
They would if you don't mind them you know, having an eensy bit of control over you, just like very.
Yeah, that's
slightly.
fine. Yep, that's good. Let's do it.
Okay, so we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
There's some specific screen heads that remember you from a while back, and they will be
Okay.
interested in supporting you if you do something for them. But we'll get to that.
Well, if I'm still alive, I'm looking forward to meeting them.
Booty.
So I do have one stock, which I got somehow last week. Is that enough? Can I eat my own leg?
Eating your own leg does not actually help.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure that the state of starving is your body is already cannibalizing itself.
True. Fair. Okay.
Eating your own leg does not in any
Okay.
way.
You could maybe sell your supplies for barter, but then we're gonna have other problems, and you wouldn't be able to fix your
Yeah.
that I just did to you with a shotgun.
Yeah. So what are my options?
I think Oler obviously is not going to give you any barter.
No.
That's not go.
So I found the entry for starvation. If I can just read it out, and we can see what the
Yes.
consequence of not having this barter is. So, deharm, food, starvation, irritability, hunger, weakness, diarrhea, lethargy, dehydration, muscular atrophy, heart failure, and death within 2 to 3 months.
Oh, so like, you'd be a little angry maybe right now. You would be like hangry.
Oh, I get hangry. I can do that.
If you don't have water, then the effects are desperation, headache, confusion, delirium, collapse, death in 3 days.
Cool. It's fine. I got 3 days.
Yeah, that's plenty of time.
Totally.
Also, Naja can inflict harm on you in increments of 1 harm AP at her leisure as a result of starving /
So my harm is at 10 right now.
I mean, you could die in like the next 20 minutes, and this will all
That's
be a
true.
moot point. So
That's true. Fair. Cool.
I'm not
All
saying
right.
you will. I'm just
It
saying.
Is a 99% chance.
The situation is very slightly dire.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'm just starving and hangry, and I have 3 days.
You're hungry, thirsty. You're kind of angry and a little. I don't know. I've definitely been there just through like neglect of self. So, not eating or drinking anything for a day, you get into like a certain headspace. Let's just say.
Okay. I got this.
All right.
By which I don't got this.
You're literally discussing your lack of this. So, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. It's just the apocalypse. What can you do? And then Gramaguchi, I need some bone feel.
No one's
Partial
no one's
success.
laughing at
That's pretty good.
needing some bone feel. No, it's just me.
I mean,
mean-
I laughed, but I was like, oh, that's funny.
Ha ha ha! Is that good?
All right, I got a 9. That gives me 1 hold for use later.
Alrighty doity. Okay, so when I jumped the gun so long ago, I was talking about how Booty is laid out in an alley with a bunch of shotgun pellets all in this area. Gramaguchi is dry heaving behind Oler, who's holding a shotgun in his position like very centrally, and like Rill is kind of backed up against the wall of the alley, like.
Yeah, and I think I shot Booty in the leg with the shotgun
Oh, okay,
primarily
so like on
to
that.
keep her from running away. So yeah, and Oler is just gonna tear the lower half of like her leg off from the knee down and start chowing down on that with like its weird metal bits on the inside.
That's probably harm.
I
Like,
mean, that's what I want to do.
for
You
sure
tell me
you
what's up.
inflicted harm.
Sure.
Like I don't even know that requires a roll. Like Bootsy's,
Yeah, I don't think it's like a move exactly.
yeah, you can just do that due to the fictional circumstances. Um, and losing a leg is pretty dire.
I had already calculated the leg, so we were at 10. Now we're at 11.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying. Getting shot in the leg is like one kind of like however many units of harm. I think it was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
a shotgun.
Shotgun is 3 harm. Getting your leg torn off, like there's no way you're not at midnight.
Okay.
Like there's like if getting shot in the leg with a shotgun is 3 harm, having your leg torn off.
It's just from
Well,
the
I mean,
knee
how
down.
much of that? How much of that was already like ruined by the shotgun anyway?
This is yeah.
Yeah, how
Kinda
much
how
was
I'm
the
feeling
leg
about it.
already hanging off of her body?
I'm envisioning like most of her knee is gone already, and it's like
Okay, so
already
you
kind
just
of
finished the
down.
job.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's got to be less then.
that's what I'm imagining.
That's
And if
minimal then at that
if
point.
I'm
So-
off track,
That was what I was imagining.
we can like backpedal and correct, but
No, that's fine. So Oler, what are you're like 1 harm, no harm? It's got to be some harm, I think.
yeah, maybe it's 1 harm.
I think it's 1 harm. So Booty, roll me a 2d6 plus 1.
I love spending Thursday night lawyering about legs. How many?
How much would it hurt
much
to
is
have
the
your leg
leg
torn off?
hanging off
after?
of the other part of the leg?
Can we have like really loud conversations at our desk about this? Confuse the shit out
Yeah.
of everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that sounds like such a great way, like
Booty
use
is
of your time.
unfazed by me tearing her leg off.
Hey, I'm like a wolf with a maelstrom, okay? I'm like a robo-bird.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
a
pretty
really good roll. So it's 6. Yeah, I think you just take the 1 harm. So now you're at 11.
Sweet.
And yeah,
So-
Oler like sits down with the shotgun in their lap. They're sitting down like cross-legged, and they have this leg, and they're just like chewing on it and like staring at Booty.
So the alley is like eerily silent except for these gnawing noises. What do the rest of you do?
I'm immediately just like, oh fuck, I fucked up. I don't know, like, is this leg salvageable at this point? I don't feel like it is. So I think, I mean, I guess
We need salvageable. It's digesting.
I don't know how much has been eaten yet. I
Can we just like get that from like your poop? Do you poop? Like and
I
Oler,
wanna
is
help.
there a move? Chat is saying something about a child.
Yeah,
special.
it triggers my special move, which is that in addition to food, I eat bizarre things: metal, people, plastic, mines, electricity, art. At the end of the session, if I've eaten something from the list that belongs to someone else, I get +1 hex with them. So I'll get
okay.
+1 at the end of the session.
End of session.
And
Cool,
I
cool.
think Booty Oler having inflicted harm to you also nets you some hex.
Yeah, you get +1 hex.
Cool.
Okay.
You've
Okay.
learned something about Oler.
That's great.
Anyway, so back
Yeah.
to poop leg or whatever we were talking about.
How bad does Booty look right now? Like, what's going on with Booty? I guess I need to open my brain to the maelstrom so I,
I
can
mean,
figure out how
I
to
think-
save Booty.
Yes, she's pretty obviously like very close
Yeah.
to death.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
I'm in
open.
shock.
I'm gonna open my brain and try to
Alright.
save
lovely.
her.
Let me check a thing. Some stuffs in the stuffs. Can you act under fire for me? Real?
Me?
Yes. Before you open your brain, please act under fire. So, partially. Yeah. So you open your brain to the maelstrom, and you notice like maybe at one of the ends of the alley, it like opens out into like a street, and across from this alley exit, there's a big screen, and it turns on, and like the whole alley is illuminated in this flickering light from this screen as it immediately turns on. So you open your brain to the maelstrom, and you're asking, how can I save Booty?
Yeah.
I guess the first question we must ask ourselves is, can you, like, realistically, I feel like Booty is not in the frame of mind to work on herself. And Booty is the angel. So
But she could tell me how to save her, right?
I mean,
are you
right now
conscious?
I'm definitely not conscious.
Yeah, Booty's like super fucked up. So how can Booty be saved? What do you see?
I have a thought, if
Oh,
I may.
please, yes.
I seem to remember from last time, Rill had a vision of something like taking people apart and putting them back together.
You sure
Yeah,
did.
those things.
You sure
Those
did.
thingy.
So yeah, you. In fact, this dovetails nicely. The screen behind you. You hear voices coming from the screen, and nobody else. Well, Booty would be able to hear it if she were conscious, but she's not. But you hear voices from the screen behind you that say, "Return her to us."
Okay. The screen behind me?
There's like this big screen at the opposite end of the alley.
Like a monitor screen that I can only just look at?
Yeah, it's like something that was used to like show advertisements. It's like a digital billboard, but now it's on. It's blue.
Is there anything else on it, or like who it is? Like,
it's just blue screening, but it's on.
I just say, where? Who are you and where? And Booty? Return Booty to you?
Yes, return her to us. Bring her here now, right here.
Where is here? Here where I am?
Yes, we're right here.
You'll fix her?
Yes.
And then leave her alone?
Silence.
Fixing her is enough for now. I just know that this is probably bad, but I have to save her if I can so that she doesn't die in this horrible way. So I just sort of drag her body over to the screen, and I just tell Granny Gucci, like, it's all good. And I just kind of look at Oler and hope that they are too busy like eating the leg to be like stopping me. And I'm just quickly like dragging her away. And I'm like, it's fine.
Oler like gets up and follows you, but I'm just like watching, and I'm picking at this leg like I'm eating popcorn.
Yikes. So when you
Whoa.
get closer to the screen, like the surface of it ripples in an odd way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just it's a little weird.
I'm like, she's here. Here she is. Fix her now. You can fix her. Here she is.
There's a pause and then a sound of exasperation, and arms come out of the screen. And they snatch Booty from you and kind of like reel her in. And like the last thing to go is like her stump, and it just kind of like slips into the screen, and there's just a trail of ichor.
Can I follow? Can I go through the screen?
You're welcome to try, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go through the screen.
Yeah, you put your hand on it and it sinks through.
Okay. And I look back and I'm just like, yep. And I'm going to go in. And
Yeah.
as I'm going in, I'm like, I'm going into the screen so that they know where I'm going. But I kind of only
Orla, did you hear that? Was that a riddle?
Yeah, and I like walk back to Granny, still holding this leg. And I'm like, Yeah, she went in the screen. She did booty.
Oh, I feel like that may be a bad idea.
That's where they're from, Granny. It's okay.
Oh. Oh. I don't like the sounds of that at all, Ola.
And I
Not even a little bit.
I show you the leg, and it's got like mechanical bits inside of it and stuff. And I'm like, do you know why she's like this?
Oh. I would like to find out. May I examine the leg using things speak?
Yes.
Sweet. So like I take the leg from them and I like start examining it, and let's find out what happens.
That leg
That
has
is
some
good.
things to tell you. Please ask your questions.
Wait, is Think Speak with weird?
Yeah.
Why did
Isn't
I
it?
highlight your sharp then?
I don't know. It's okay. My weird's also highlighted. No, it's not. Oh shoot. Nope. Well, I don't know. Why did you do that? You're a terrible person.
Can I ask Nadja, is it okay if we change it? Because that's what I wanted her to be doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that gives me 2 experience and a thingadoodle in that case.
Yay, thingadoodles.
I like thingadoodles. I forgot what I was asking questions. Oh boy. What's wrong with this and how might I fix it? I mean, I know what's wrong with it, but I want to know what's wrong with it.
What's wrong with the person this came off of? Not just, it's a leg that's not attached anymore.
Yeah, like I got some stuff out of when I asked some questions about Booty, but I hadn't seen inside of her before.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm hoping for some deeper insights. I can't help myself.
Oh, poor Booty being maligned. What is wrong with this and how can you fix it? This is a thing from... It doesn't belong here. It doesn't belong in this world.
Oh.
And at best, you can send it back to where it came from.
Interesting. Let's see. Other questions. What has been done most recently with this or to this?
I feel like that's a very obvious answer.
Yeah, I'm like, all of these are like, what has happened most recently nearby this? Same thing. What strong emotions have recently been nearby this? Who handled this last before me is very obvious. Older literally handed it to me. I asked who made this before, but I don't know if I'm going to get any more. I don't know if I'm going to get any more out of this than what I've gotten before.
What do you know about it? What did I tell you?
What I know from when I asked these questions from Booty was the maelstrom made her. Something escaped from Booty and she's hunting it. If I give the thing, her mission would be fulfilled. I don't know what that thing is, but out of character, I'm pretty sure it's Oler. And who handled Booty last, something powerful and full of static, which we...
yes, that thing. I could remember like what I'd revealed already.
Yes.
So I guess you could get like maybe more detail on that. You could see this like very powerful being of static.
Mm-hmm.
Like after constructing Booty, it like grabs what looks like nothing and peels back the world and kind of pushes her into it and then folds that flat back over and like pats it a couple of times.
Wow. That's weird.
You asked.
What does that mean? That's not a question I can ask.
Not
Yeah.
that what the fuck is not on that list.
It's
Or just,
not. It's
what does it
not.
all mean?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can glean from this, from my things speak questions. So I'm gonna let go of that last hold since I don't think I can get any more here.
Okay. So, yeah, you're interrogating this leg, and Oler, do you at some point like take it back to finish eating it, or like what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta eat this whole thing.
Yeah, like I'll let you have it back because I don't really want it anymore. Yeah.
And when you hand it back to Oler, they're like, so what is it? And what are we supposed to do about it?
Well, it's something made by from beyond, full of static and so much power. I don't even know where to start. It made her and pushed her into this world from somewhere else. We can put it back, but
Why would it do that though?
I can read what happened, not why.
They didn't just send her here to take you away, did they?
Well, if that was their purpose, that they've lost an opportunity.
And yeah, I think like Oler goes to like hug you and bury their face in your like sweater or whatever. Yeah.
Hug.
So, real. You like push through the screen, and it's like pushing through Jello, and you're like, yeah, let me through, and then all of a sudden there's no resistance, and you kind of stumble into this space. And Booty is laid out on like this elevated metal table, and there's several people. There's three people standing around her and like kind of observing her. They're all wearing coveralls actually, and like big like work boots. They're all bald. They have goggles on and like big rubber gloves, and affixed to their foreheads are like the remnants of tablets. They're obviously not functional, but they wear them there. And one of them looks over their shoulder, and you recognize it as Dirt, a former cult member of yours. That
Dirt?
you want, yeah. Good old Dirt.
Oh yeah, Dirt.
And once you recognize him, you subsequently recognize Worm and Stone. And they look at you, and Dirt kind of snorts under his breath. It's like, real. And think I'd be seeing you again.
So they recognize me even though I'm a Skinner now?
I mean, your face is still your face.
Yeah.
You are real.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. What happened? What happened to you guys? Oh, actually, before we get to that, can you fix her?
And Worm nods and he says, yes, this is gonna take some work, but things can be done.
Yeah, help her. I mean, life is meaningless, but to die the way she was going out was not good. So please help her. Right now. Can you help her right now? Fix it?
And
Do what you can?
Dirt kind of looks you up and down and says, This is gonna take some resources.
What do you need?
I think we can help each other. We have a task that we were given, and they look at each other. We think you're the best one to carry it out.
Me? What's the task?
It's that junkyard you see. You've been there. You've been there with the cats and
Yeah, the one that's owned by my acquaintance, Granny Gucci.
he kind of waves off Granny Gucci. Granny Gucci is not the problem. The junkyard is the problem.
What's wrong with the junkyard?
Many things. You don't need to ask that question, but we'll fix your friend and we'll give you the materials, namely the gasoline, to destroy it.
To destroy the junkyard?
Yes.
Granny Gucci is not going to like the sound of this. But I need to save Booty. And maybe Granny Gucci would be okay with sacrificing her junkyard if she knew that it was all to save Booty. So that seems correct. And I already came inside of this jelly screen. And also they're offering me gasoline. I'm pretty sure this is a win-win-win for everyone. And also, I'll get to destroy those fucking robot cats.
There
Deal.
is some bad blood there.
You got a deal.
And Dirt like smiles really wide. And he says, "Yes, your friend here has some materials left in her kit. We'll just use those."
Okay.
And a worm wanders off to the corner and picks up like a big like one of those gasoline things with like the spout. Offers it to you.
Take it. Thank you. When are you going to start fixing her?
Kind of tilt their heads now. It'll
No.
take some time.
That would be good. Now would be good. About destroying that junkyard, what is the due date for that assignment?
And they all just kind of look at you. You
No
should
due date.
immediately.
Immediately.
You don't have a
or
lot of time.
As soon as possible, ASAP, that sort of thing. As soon as I'm out of this jelly thing, I'll go straight over there and just burn it right up. I'm just wondering, should I check in with you? I mean, I could wait till Booty. I could just wait for her to be fixed, and then I could go destroy it. That makes more sense for me travel-wise. So I'm gonna just wait for her to get better, because you said it wouldn't be too difficult. There's some things that have to happen. I'm just gonna wait here, and then as soon as she's good, I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna go burn down the place that you want me to burn down, the junkyard.
They all look at each other again. Can you roll me a manipulate to just manipulate?
Yeah.
Lovely. You just double triple check. Yep. So Dirt sighs and he says, "You can wait around. But we'll expect to hear about the junkyard shortly after the two of you leave."
You will. Everyone will be talking about it, and you'll be able to see it. It'll be just all blown up.
Fantastic. So yeah, they pull Bootie's angel kit from her body and like rifle through it, and then they pull out some like a soldering iron and like a blowtorch, and maybe like a handsaw, like a welding torch. Like there's some things. They're the sorts of implements that you could find at the candy shop that Booty inexplicably uses on humans. And they're using them on her. and they start to operate.
That makes sense.
All right. So some time is going to pass, but before that happens, Oler and Granny Gucci, do you guys have any like last things that you're trying to do?
I mean, I want to get out of the city.
It's
Did
probably
I got my thing that I needed, right? I found a soldering iron, something I could use as one. I seem to, or did I still need to pick that up?
I'm trying to recall.
I think you told me that the screen heads had one.
The screen heads do
Maybe?
have one. Yes, actually. So you need
Okay.
to
I
deal with that.
need that. That's the thing. Cause yeah, I need that.
Does Granny want to get something? Here
Yeah. How can I guess I think we were trying. Ola dear, before we go, I still need something. I came to the city looking for a soldering iron and I still haven't found one. It's what I need to stop the screens.
Well, I need things from the city too, so.
I'll be happy to help you, dear.
Great, you promised you can't take it back. You said you'd help. Excellent. So yeah, Oler's like, what do
I'm
you
starting
need?
to regret my decisions.
Oler just is like, yeah, what do you need? I'll help
I
you find it.
All right, I need a soldering iron, something that I can use to do really fine, detailed work with electronics.
I'm like, okay. Screen ads have one?
Yes, I'm fairly certain that they do.
All right, well, let's go talk to them then.
Just be careful not to eat this one. I'm fairly certain that's what happened to my last one.
And I'm just like, so innocent, eating my little leg. I would never eat a soldering iron.
No, well, of course not. Well, come along, Ola. Let's see if we can work something out.
Yeah, not just so we're gonna find the screen heads and have a nice talk with them and do some trading.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The screen heads are somewhat reclusive, but they are, as the name implies, in and around screens. So that would be like a good starting place to try and contact them. Also, somebody has like tinfoil or something crumpling up in the background.
Sorry, it's just a plastic bag.
Oh, cats.
Shh. Cats, people, cats making salads. There's cats making salads in my house. I'm so sorry. The cats are being really loud with the salad. Maybe the cats will put the salad bag back in the refrigerator. Oh my God, the cats are amazing. They did it. They put it away. So sorry, let's please continue this.
Good job, cats. Anyway, sorry.
This is the greatest moment.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's fine.
Thanks.
Moving on. So yes, screens are a good way to start contacting them or trying to get a hold of them.
What, like through the screens?
Sure. You can, if you can
I'm
get one
fairly
to turn
certain
on.
fairly certain that's a bad idea, Ola.
Given what we just saw, it's probably a bad idea, but Oler's gonna try it.
All right
I
then.
just like walk over to one of the screens and like tap on it and like hit a button in the corner.
That doesn't seem to affect it.
Like look around, and then to Granny, I'm just like, I'll be back in a second, and I'm gonna use my mother's heartbeat move to go into the maelstrom
Okay.
and hopefully roll well enough that I can go somewhere.
Partial success. What is a partial success on that move?
Okay, yeah. So it means I can emerge in a different place altogether. So is it fair to say that I'm just like, whoop, and I just like go through the TV to another TV
Yes, that is something you can do.
with some screen heads?
Ola,
And
where did you go?
So are
yeah,
you
so
you're
they
like
just
entering the
like walk
screen?
into it.
Yeah. So in the same way that Rill passed through the screen, Oler is just like, hold my beer and goes through. And like Rill, you pop out, and the room now is like quite crowded, and the screen heads are way less receptive to you being there. Like they immediately tense up, and they look at Rill, and Dirt's like, "You brought them here?"
I did not bring anybody else but myself here. Just announced that I was going through a screen. People around me might have heard, maybe they didn't. I didn't invite them. I didn't know what was in here. How could I have invited anyone?
They kind of give you side eye, and Worm looks at you, Oler, and he's like, "What do you want?"
I want a soldering iron.
Why should we care?
I'll trade you stuff for it.
And they all kind of look at each other. What do you have to trade?
So I have 2 barter worth of scrounged up stuff.
Mhm.
Trying to imagine what exactly that would look like. I mean, yeah, like random discarded bits of electronics that are still usable. Oler has a way of like getting under the layers of useless stuff into the like nice hidden things.
Mhm.
So they have a couple of like nice pieces in there, and then a bunch of like stuff that isn't actually worth anything. That's just kind of like cruft around these like actual nice things, but they
Yeah.
try to offer all of it, right?
So I think Stone gets a little closer and it pulls up his goggles, and they like clack against the like dead iPad strapped to his forehead. And he kind of squints at it and he says, "How did you get here?"
How did you get here?
Touche. I don't. We were brought to Central Park, and the cult left us there, and now we're here.
Do you want to be here?
And he kind of looks at you like he'd never considered that before. Like, we have work to do. We have a job. Those are good
Yeah,
things.
well, when I go, maybe you can come with me if you want to.
And he like takes a deep breath and he says, "They won't like that."
So what? And I'm like, look at that one. And I gesture at Booty, like, you can shoot them. They
And
stop working.
he looks back at Booty and he says, "Huh, huh, hmm." And he just kind of turns away and like mutters to himself. Seems to take that under advisement.
And like to his back, I'm just like, soldering iron.
Yes, yes, he wanted a thing. Yes, yes, soldering iron, dude. He starts rifling through like the piles of crap in this tiny room. Um, is there any sort of move we need to do for finding things?
Um, I mean, we could use the bustling market move,
Because
but
they
I
definitely
feel like
have
this,
one, but it's just a question if they have one to give away.
I mean, so here's the thing we could do. I give him a barter as a bribe to give me this thing, and it counts as me manipulating him to give it to me on a 10 plus.
Okay.
And
That
my leverage is that I will let him leave with me.
okay. So yeah, so Stone kind of like takes you like he kind of sidles to the side of the room with you and kind of negotiates under his breath while the other two are distracted working on Booty.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, they aren't going to stop you. Boutique's not going to stop you. So why don't you just come with me and give me the thing I need?
Yes, yes, that's an interesting proposition. You can shoot them. Huh.
Yeah, I have lots of friends too.
Kind of
Once
squints
we
at
get
you.
together again, we're probably gonna shoot more of them. Or like punch them and stuff. Some of them are cats.
Ah, those fucking cats. I remember them. But if they're working for you, maybe they're a little more controlled.
Yeah, they listen to me. Oler says, lying.
So let's see that manipulate and see how Stone is going to
Well,
take this.
so I just get it on a 10 plus because I'm giving him a barter.
You get it as if it were a 10 plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
It's barter with strings attached.
Gotcha.
And I still need to promise something, I guess, but that will just be that
That
he
he
can
can leave with you. So
which
yeah,
may or may not be true,
we'll
depending
see.
on how I roll.
So yeah, they're working on Booty, and like in the process of it, like Worm picks up the soldering iron and like does some tinkering with this thing that they've attached to Booty's stump. And when he puts it down, Stone just kind of pockets it and like makes eye contact with you.
Yeah, and then I just like walk over and grab his arm and just like drag him towards the screen that I came in through,
And
or wherever it is that I came in.
yeah, and Worm kind of looks up and like you can see them like getting ready to like be upset about this.
Yeah, and I turn to them and I'm like, "Shut up!" and point at them. It's like, he doesn't want to stay here, and you can't make him stay here. And then I'm gonna try to retreat into the maelstrom with my new friend.
All right, let's see how that goes. Oh, bye.
I do it. So I bring someone with me and we reappear somewhere else. So I come back out of the screen to Granny.
Oh my! Oh, there's two of you. Hello.
Stone
And this was
Stone
dirt
squints at you.
or stone, right?
This is Stone. Stone squints at you and he says, "Granny Gucci, you're still alive, huh?"
Are you surprised?
Why wouldn't I be? I mean,
Well,
we
why
saw
would you
this
be?
big plume of smoke coming from where the subdivision was.
Oh,
Is-
right. Yes, about that. Well, Cyril got a little bit excited with her gasoline, and well, it was well away from the junkyard. Everything's fine.
He kind of nods slowly and he looks over his shoulder at the screen and he says, I don't know how long I've been in there, but I'm out now."
When was the last time that I saw him?
Oh, they were like session 2, so
It's like a few weeks or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I haven't seen you in a few weeks, easily.
weeks. It feels like it's been much longer, but he kind of looks around and he says, "City isn't a good place to be. We should leave."
No, it's not. Well, Oler, did you find me a soldering iron?
Stone has it.
Stone reaches into the pocket of his coveralls and pulls one out. Can you pocket a soldering iron? I assumed you could.
I mean,
Yeah.
right after using it, it would be super hot, but would hand wave that. That's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. It's a future soldering iron. It
it's
doesn't.
All right, yeah.
And so I'm just like, Stone, you can come stay with us if you promise to be nice and don't do anything scary.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "I distinctly remember you eating a man, so I think."
Well, that happens. Now, come along, Stone. And she like puts her arm around him. I picture her being like a foot shorter than him at least, so she's like reaching up to do this.
Yeah, he's a little baffled. Like, he seems a little confused after having come through the screen and a little disoriented, but he keeps muttering. He's like, "Gasoline. There's something
But
Yes.
well, yes, I do have a car. Let's get out of
Ah.
here and drive it back to we'll drive it back to the safety of the junkyard. Yeah, right. Ola?
He kind of nods, and the three of you you head back to the car. Booty is being operated on, and Rill is waiting patiently. I imagine you're like hugging your gasoline canister, like yes.
I'm kind of just dreaming of all the things I'm going to light on fire.
And all of this is occurring when we get back. I think some time will have passed, and we can talk about what Booty is like post this.
Oh joy.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. Thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see what the fuck is gonna happen when we get back. Thanks.